So I'm in Fort Worth, Texas, about to jump on 35W north, and then I'll end up getting on the expressway. I am going to flip on full self-driving and have you ride along with me and see how it does as we head up the highway here. 73 degrees today, beautiful weather. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Keep your hands on the wheel. Be prepared to take over at any time. You'll see the blue steering wheel icon up there. It means full self-driving is activated. I can slide to the right to see full screen visualizations, which is really cool. And this car is 12 months old and has 31,386 miles, 298 watt hours per mile, super efficient. And yeah, I've got about a 30-minute trip, so thought you might want to ride along for a little bit of that, and we'll see how it does. It may not get on the express lanes properly. I may have to take over there. We'll see how it does with the exits and just in general. Here it is. The car's taking off. I am not controlling it whatsoever. So, so far it's doing a good job, obviously. I just started out. And we're in a 40-mile-an-hour area. Big bump there. And we're going to come up to this usually pretty congested light. And we're going to turn right to get on the access road to go to the highway. Now 35W, it's Interstate 35. Essentially, it splits two ways around Dallas and Fort Worth. It splits into 35W and 35E. W goes on the west side of Fort Worth, E goes on the east side of Dallas. Here we are coming up to this light. We've got a slow-moving older 4Runner, and the car's adjusting accordingly and just navigating up through here. So so far so good. Let's watch the steering wheel here as we make this turn. See, it did an excellent job at that. I went ahead and put the left turn signal on. I'm also going to click the right scroll wheel and tell it to stay aggressive and minimal lane changes. See how it does here. So far it's navigating along pretty well. 1.5 miles until we jump on the interstate. You'll see it keeps reminding me to keep my hands on the wheel, which I will. And it may get tripped up here with this intersection, so we'll certainly see. Got to jump over one lane, which I went ahead and had it do. So I flipped the right turn signal on there to avoid sitting in this lane right here, which is, I thought was a turning only lane, but it wasn't. It would have been fine. So that was intervention on my part that was unnecessary. And we're going to meet in the left-hand lane here any second. So it went ahead and jumped over to the left lane. And okay, I am going to take over and get in the expressway because it's not choosing that. So there you'll see I've already made a couple interventions, which I wouldn't have to. It would get me there. I'm just going to save a lot of time by getting on the expressway. So don't know how bad the traffic is, but this will ensure that I'm not going to be stuck in any traffic. You'll see the highway traffic right down here, and the express lane traffic. So 65 mile an hour in the regular traffic lanes, 75 in the express lanes, and you know, normally you just kind of flow with traffic. So we're going to go ahead and turn FSD back on and let it ride, let it do its thing. it is nice to have the car do most of the work. So, you know, I'm kind of riding along 12 more miles here on the interstate. The car's steering, you know, controlling speed. I'm supervising it because it's full self-driving supervised, but it just really does a great job. You'll see personal preferences. I shifted a few things around the way I wanted them because I wanted to ride on the express lane. Probably wouldn't have made that much of a difference, but that's what I chose to do. That's why I'm supervising the full self-driving. You'll see my efficiency is not great on the interstate. 377 watt hours per mile all the way down there under current drive in the bottom left. Not good. You just don't get incredible efficiency out on the highway. Now, keeping in mind, I'm running at highway speeds, flowing with traffic, and they're just not super efficient at those highway speeds. If I run, you know, 60, 65 miles an hour, the car will be super efficient. Passing a big truck here on the right. The car kind of subtly shifts a little to the left of the lane, right over here, and then as we get past the truck, it kind of shifts a little bit to the right, making it more comfortable for passengers in the car, which is very, very nice. So there you can see my energy consumption's improved a little bit, 324 watt hours per mile. It'll float around 300 at these highway speeds generally, which is why my overall is 298 watt hours per mile, because about 75% of this car has been road tripped miles, so running at these highway speeds. So it makes a big difference in consumption. One point of interest, you know, I am running on the original Continental tires that have the acoustic foam, the Tesla OEM Continentals, which I'm not a huge fan of Continental tires, but these have been a great set of tires. I've rotated them every 7,500. I'm thinking I'll replace them here in the next few months as we head into winter, but they really have done a great job. I've been impressed with them. I will probably put a set of either Hankook or Michelin's on this, so we'll see here as we head into the next few months and get into the fall and winter. I do travel all over the country, so there's bad weather, inclement weather, etc. I have to make sure I have a good set of all-season tires. I like that this is a squared setup, that they're not staggered, so I don't have to worry about not being able to rotate, and they're not directional, so I can cross-rotate these tires, getting the best life possible, which is one of the reasons why I prefer the Model Y long range over the Model Y Performance. It's just for, you know, tire life, frankly. It makes a big difference. So anyway, you'll see there I came off the expressway right into the regular lanes, and the car handled it. It's maintaining speed for traffic flow. You'll see that right now. It did adjust when it saw the speed limit change, but it is just riding with traffic and doing its thing. So that's a nice feature. A lot of warehouses up along here. Beautiful skies, beautiful blue Texas skies. 75 degrees now as I'm headed up, you know, this way towards the Argyle, Texas area. So I'll just have you follow along with me for another few minutes. See if anything else occurs. Up here on the left is a big Buc-ee's. It's the Buc-ee's of Fort Worth. It's on 35W, and they have 24 Tesla chargers and also either 6 or 8 Electrify Americas. So Buc-ee's has really deployed a lot of charging infrastructure, which has been fantastic. So if you road trip, they're nice, but to me they're better at late at night or early AM. They're so busy to get in and out of, they end up adding 5 or 10 minutes to go to a Buc-ee's to charge. So honestly, I don't stop at them that often unless it's timed right where I can avoid a lot of that traffic. If you watch my previous videos, you will see quite a few times though where I have been to, you know, a Buc-ee's location. And here it is, the big destination gas station on the left. Just a monster facility. Now just past this Buc-ee's is Texas Motor Speedway. Condos right there. The largest screen in Texas, at least it was a couple of years ago. And this is here at the NASCAR track. The Texas Motor Speedway track's just beyond those bleachers. And there's a signage for it right there. So anyway, this should give you a good idea. I know it's just a 10-minute short drive on the interstate, but full self-driving on the interstate just does the job. You just sit back, relax, and let the car get you there. Obviously, I guided it a little based on personal preferences. I'm supervising the car, but for anyone that hasn't done it, you know, demo drive a Tesla, ride with someone who has one. Check out full self-driving. It is absolutely amazing, and it's a game changer, guys. Hope everyone has a good day. Be safe, and take care.